A recent study from the national
that you had you.
And if you don't, I will come to your house in the middle of the night and I'm gonna sell it.
What's up, Closer Gang? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about how to boost up your sales volume in real estate. The number one goal for every real estate agent and broker is to close more deals. Now, in order to do that, there's two parts to this. Number one, getting more traffic and more leads. Number two, it's closing more deals at a higher rate and increasing your productivity. Today, I'm going to offer you 5 practical and easily doable things in order to help boost your career and increase productivity. Let's give your career the boost it deserves. So you guys want to know how to boost your sales, huh? Yeah, take it from me, a kid that used to be a bag boy, to getting to a place where I'm selling over hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate, owning my own brokerage, and investing in property. I am constantly answering questions around the office and to people through DMs about what the people want to know. Well, guess what? Ask and you shall receive. Let's get into it. The first tip I have for you guys is to start generating qualified leads only. As a realtor, you already know not all leads are created equally. Some of them got their finances already in order. They already know what they want to buy, where they want to buy, what they're looking for in an apartment, who they're going to use as an attorney, and so forth. All you have to do is find them the right product, lead them a certain way, negotiate on their behalf, and get the deal closed. And then on the other side, you have people that don't even know what they can afford, where they want to live, how much down payment it is, what is a pre-approval. And they just want to reach out to you in order to see, potentially, maybe I want to buy a home. Not sure what I can even buy. If you want to increase your productivity as an agent, you have to work with the former type of lead. You have to make sure that you're getting qualified leads at all times, which means you have to establish a lead generation and a qualification system in order to get those qualified leads. One option is to learn how to qualify your leads as they come in. You should write down a series of questions that help you qualify the client, meaning, what are you looking for? Price range? When are you looking to sell? Why are you looking to buy? Why are you moving? And so forth. By qualifying them correctly, you know who's playing games and who's serious and ready to pounce. You need to be careful the way you're asking these questions. You don't want it to come off like you're condescending, uninterested, or intimidating the clients. In the end of the day, if you end up coming off like that, that's the fastest way you're gonna lose your client. Here's an example. If I'm trying to figure out why someone's moving, then I can get on the phone with them and I can be like, hey Charlotte, such a pleasure to meet you. So I see that you wanna buy a house right now. That's amazing. Do you have a specific neighborhood that you're looking to buy in? Oh, wow, you're looking to buy in Murray Hill? That's incredible. I love Murray Hill. How long have you been looking? Oh, you're just starting your search? That's incredible. What's making you start your search? And what are you looking to do? Are you currently living in a home that you need to sell? Or are you currently renting? Oh, so you're renting and you're tired of paying the landlord rent and you saved up a substantial down payment and now you're thinking about buying your first home. That's incredible, Charlotte. Are you pre-approved from a mortgage broker yet? No, not yet. Great. What if I recommend you 2 or 3 amazing mortgage brokers that you could talk to see if you could get approved? That sounds wonderful. Let's go see some homes. Another approach you can take for this is sign up to a lead generation program. For example, not many lead generation programs are as easy as you think. They might provide you with a few numbers and a little bit of information, but it doesn't mean you're automatically going to work and close up a deal. For example, if you sign up to an expired list, which means anyone that was looking to sell in the market, now that their listing came up expired, maybe they're looking to resell it with a different agent and you're trying to represent them. That means you have to call someone, convince them that you're their agent, and that's not an easy thing to do, but it's definitely one way and one source of getting leads coming in. Another way, you can literally go ahead and talk to other big agents inside your office and see if you can shadow them, or maybe if you can even work open houses in an attempt to try picking up buyers. And guys, my favorite way, social media. Start investing a little bit of money into your social media and time in order to educate others to potentially bring leads in. Let's get into number 2, working with investors. Working with real estate investors is usually an underestimated niche that people think about. Honestly, if you're in search for qualified leads that not only have money but will close quickly, get into real estate investors. Real estate investors are looking to buy, and frequently they're buying all cash. They don't even come in with mortgages, but they're looking for amazing deals, and you gotta know exactly what each developer likes to stick their fingers into. Property investor is someone that's looking to get into a property, typically somewhat distressed or even currently occupied, in order in an attempt to make value, which means I see a nice building over here with tenants, I think it's under rented, I wanna buy it so I can increase my return on investment. And that means my money is making money for me now, rather than sitting in the bank and losing money every month. A recent study from the National Association of Realtors Research Department shows that the average client that's buying a home is typically going to live there for approximately 15 years. And it also shows that 18% of home buyers don't plan on selling their house ever. So, with saying this, it means typically that once you sell someone their future home, you're probably not going to conduct too much business with them in the future. Not saying that it doesn't happen, but in the end of the day, a lot of people, when they find their first house, they stay there for quite a while. So you gotta keep searching for more leads, because you can't just wait on them to be ready to buy the next home to make that commission check. Meanwhile, investors are looking to buy as much as they possibly can. And when they can't buy anymore with their money, guess what? They're leveraging other people's money, which is other investors, into buying more. And that's usually done in many ways. You can get joint ventures, and you can also get funds. They end up using the appreciation from their properties, but also the rental income that comes in, to leverage that in order to buy more homes. This means if you optimize yourself to work with real estate investors, you're probably going to close a lot more deals with them than home buyers. Many investors buy around 2 to 3 properties per year, while others add multiple properties per year into their portfolio. Number 3, baby, focus on referrals. And damn, do I love my referral game. Another strategy that can secure you more sales is seeking out referrals, which means any client that you ever serviced in the past or anyone that you ever interacted with, ask them to refer you business. If Melissa's son John wants to buy a new property for himself and his beautiful girlfriend, then what you gotta do is call up Melissa and tell Melissa, Melissa, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being one of the greatest clients that I ever worked with. Please refer me anyone that you come into contact with. I will make sure to get them the best deal and represent them to top of the line, if that makes sense, right? And then what ends up happening, John gets a call from Mama Melissa saying, hey John, I think you should work with David, because David was an awesome agent with me, got me an amazing deal, and I think he can help you on your search. And guess what, baby? You just got a referral. People, formalize yourself with colleagues, with anyone that you walk into. Any client that you ever service, tell them, I'm here for your future, I'm here for your friends, I'm here for your family. Let them know that there's always business to be done and you're always here to help. Once you do that, you're gonna hold a certain security within them to feel positive about sending you out to other people. And once you do, bring that bacon in. You want to be their agent for generations to come. Make sure that you're constantly following up with them, constantly showing them your appreciation, and constantly putting yourself out there to help them in any way. By you doing this, you're going to make them feel comfortable and also confident within you. In addition, anyone that wants to be a strong agent has to think about building up their pipeline from day one. If you're doing this from day one, day 2 is going to get much easier. But if you're waiting a year or 2 years before you start doing this, guys, you're going to be grinding a long time to just level up. Leverage yourself from the start. At a certain point when you service so many clients, you're going to be like, wait, who, what apartment? I sold that? You sure? This is why you need a CRM system. A CRM system will track every client you ever worked with. We'll put in the addresses, the numbers, the phone numbers, the emails. I said phone numbers twice, guys. That's how important it is. It will track everything, which means you're always going to be on point and you can always do blasts out to everyone at the same time. In order to get ahead of your job, you want to make sure that you're organized to make your life system so things can stream easier. So get yourself a CRM system that works for you. Now, that ends up segueing us into the 4th strategy. First, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And thank you anyone that made it this far inside the video. I appreciate you guys. But please, 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 guys, it means so much. Hit that like. hit that subscribe, hit that bell button, comment below, blow this shit up. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And you know what the fourth strategy is? Ace your digital marketing. We live in a place where Kanye West can have a psychotic break on Instagram over Pete Davidson and put up some Civil War shit. This means that home buyers will generally check their internet before they're gonna decide who's gonna be their agent in order to buy a home or even sell their house. So be on the internet! What that means for an agent that wants to increase and enhance their sell process, it means you have to increase your brand recognition. You have to increase your status on the internet and on all social networks in order to get out there so buyers and sellers can see you. And if you want to know how to grow your social media presence, guess what, guys? I got a link above. Check this video out. I teach exactly how to increase your social media presence. And you know what, guys? I've sold hundreds of millions of dollars due to social media. So go check it out. But many agents thought that came to work for me, this is not for me. One of them even says, I don't even have an Instagram. I'm not posting anything. And guess what? Now they're selling off Instagram. So go check it out. Start by creating your own real estate website where people could come see the website and see exactly what you're doing. Put up any closed deals that you have, anything that you're working on, and maybe a little bit of knowledge on the real estate market. Try updating it at least weekly, or maybe even if you're super busy, monthly. But keep it on a strategy and do it over and over again and be consistent and persistent with it. However, having a good website is not enough these days. You need a lot more than just a good website in order to grow yourself. There's a lot of websites out there like LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Triller, and so on and so on and so on. Each one of those attracts a different type of audience, if you know what I mean. But seriously, guys, in the end of the day, each platform has a different type of audience and a different type of attention span. You gotta make sure that the content that you're putting out suits the audience that you're trying to engage with. Start by developing a social media strategy where you're doing some homework and analytics on what's actually trending and moving along. And guys, my last tip for you is always continuously learn. Because you know what? You can't get something you never got before if you don't do something you never did before. And in order to do that, you have to gain knowledge in order to try out new things. And guess what? When you try out new things, you're gonna learn a lot more so you can dish out a lot more value to clients. Which in the end of the day, that means a lot more money for all of us. Don't be one of those real estate agents that automatically assumes that once they get their license, their learning process stops. Also, don't be one of those agents that just happy at what they're doing, because if you're not learning, you're just gonna stay stagnant. Being a successful real estate agent is a never-ending learning process, which means there's always more to learn. Rules are constantly changing, prices are constantly changing, and guess what? So is the market, and so is people's perception of the market, which means if you're not constantly learning and you're not educating yourself, you're gonna be left behind. You should dedicate a special part of your budget and your day in order to learn. Take classes and courses when needed, but also there's a lot of free knowledge out there. For example, you clicked on this video for a reason, to learn how to leverage yourself. There's a lot of amazing people and individuals out there giving you knowledge for free in order to elevate yourself. Another crucially important part of the learning lessons is to always stay on top of trends and also housing market. If you can stay on top of those things, you'll know exactly how things are shifting. There are so many free sources of content and knowledge out there for you guys to see. You can't stay ignorant, and there's no excuse for that. For example, you're watching this YouTube video for free, which means you're trying to get ahead and you're trying to add knowledge to your arsenal. So don't stay ignorant, don't stay behind, and always try moving forward. Otherwise than that, Closer Gang, please subscribe to the channel, comment below, tell me what you thought about the video, like this, and hit that bell button. It helps boost so much. I can't even tell you, 90% of you guys still unsubscribed. So what's up, people? It's free content. Give me some love. Okay, on another note, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.